Hello, my dear friends. Hope you all are well. So, yesterday it was Sunday, and generally on Sunday I keep a digital upvas like I keep myself away from all the social media platforms, and I try to share a lot of time with my family. So that's why I haven't shared the video yesterday, and it will be a routine habit that I won't be sharing anything on Sunday. So before Sunday, I was discussing a chapter on Anna, a case study that how she suffered a trauma in 2008, and she suffered serious health conditions. She suffered a paralytic attack, then cancer, then ulcerations in her mouth, and number of miss. Her 100% body was not working. And after this, after some time, how she recovered from all this illness just by meditation. Meditation is very powerful. What happens actually, what Anna was doing with her health, that she was just programming her brain. What happens when some we suffer some trauma, we keep on discussing the same thing again and again. She was discussing whenever someone used to come to meet her, she used to discuss the same thing, that my husband committed suicide, and I'm under debt, I lost my home, my job. See, due to this, what was happening is she was programming her brain for the same thing, same stress. Because see, your brain, your mind, whatever you call it as consciousness and subconsciousness, okay, forget about presently what is consciousness, subconsciousness. So what's happening actually, our mind our brain does not differentiate between the past, present or future things. Okay, so whatever you speak, it considers the same thing. Like the event which happened with Anna, it was in the past, but she was living with it again and again. By repeating the same thing, she was living with it. And so that thing was creating a stress. And to cope up with the stress, again I already said that a lot of energy was being utilized for that, and you fall short of energy for other positive things or functions of your body. You fall short of energy. So, and to come out of this, then you require meditation. Then she attended a workshop of Dr. Joe Dispenza, and she came out of all these things, out of this stress. That is called as self-healing. So meditation creates a lot of opportunities. You can live a life of your dreams. You can self-heal everything. Now, already as I said that brain or your mind, whatever you want to say presently, it doesn't differentiate between present, past or future. It doesn't differentiate. Now, many of my students, or whenever I speak in some discussions, many of the people ask me what exactly is like living in present moment. So now you might also be listening from many of the people, that many of the great people or many of the speakers, that you should try to live in the present moment. But what is present moment? we don't understand it. What I understood from living in the present moment is by reading a lot of books. It's my conclusion about the present moment. Living in the present moment is, I will give an example. By that example it will be more clear. Like, you are traveling by train, for example. You are traveling by train, and train is from going from, it's like you want to go to some Hyderabad. You are going from Aurangabad to Hyderabad, and train, it departs at 5 o'clock morning from Aurangabad, and it reaches to Hyderabad something at 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening. Okay, and you are getting early in the morning, and you are getting ready for it, and you reach on the railway station, and suddenly there is an announcement that the train will be late by some 1 hour or 2 hours. That is what is the present moment. That is what is the unknown. Actually, we are not prepared for it. Okay, you are not prepared for that the train will be late, whether you think of it. No, you have programmed your mind only for what? That the train will arrive at 5 o'clock on the Aurangabad station, and it will depart sharply at 5 or 5:15 something, by taking 15 minutes halt, and it will reach to Hyderabad at something 4 o'clock. But suddenly there is an announcement that, so it was not in the program. That train being delayed, it is not in the program. That is what is the unknown, and living in that unknown moment, or coping with that unknown moment, that uncertain things, is nothing but living in the present, or everything is living in the past only. See what happens actually, as I already said, that you program your mind. Miss what happens actually. See, you may feel that tomorrow I have to get up at 7 o'clock, I have to brush, I have to bath. What you are doing is, you have programmed your mind, and you are just following the steps. Daily you do that. You get up at 7, you just brush, and then you take a bath, and then that is what is the routine. There is nothing uncertain, there is nothing unknown here. All these are the steps which you follow daily. That is your habit. So that is as good as living in the past only, because in the past also you were doing the same things. You have programmed your mind in that manner, so it is going to do that only. So preparing yourself for something unknown daily, or some uncertain things, is nothing but living in the present. What I studied, or what I got from this reading. Okay, so today I will stop here. So lastly I would say that try to live in the present. And what is present moment, already I explained it. So again, with some more tips, more suggestions, I will be there. Thank you for your patient listening, and thank you for your responses. And many of my students called me, and also on WhatsApp they said ki, sir, we are eagerly waiting for your next video. So it's for them also. Okay, so see you tomorrow again. Bye.